My character is a douche. Okay, brace for it. No amount of alcohol-tinged breath could be enough to prepare me for a bar smell, surely. Mother always talks about how awful bars are and how that's why she only ever drinks at home. Sweaty and piggish and smelling like failure. This can only lead to misery. Slowly, I put the fingers over my nostrils. It does not smell at all. Cut that out, Winter. You look ridiculous. Hey, leave me alone. I've been misled. Slowly, I put my hand down, but not without glaring at Cyrus. He ignores this, of course, and walks over to an empty bar to have a seat. Empty table to have a seat. He then passes the top of the chair next to him, inviting me. Well, whatever. I follow his lead, still cautious of this place. Notice how there are only a few people here, although it's lunch hour? What do you imagine that means? Most of the people here really like to work? Maybe they really have to. It's probably a good thing that this place is so empty. Too many customers might be a bit overwhelming for you. It can also make it rather difficult to actually find out anything. I see. There are only 4 other people in the bar besides us, all of whom are men, and all thrice my age by the looks of it. The 2 who seem to be customers are dressed in rather rough manner, like they've walked out of a construction site. I don't like to pride myself in appearance or anything, but I actually feel slightly embarrassed for them. They aren't the first in this world to look so deplorable, though. In fact, I would say they look fairly good by comparison. Most people I've seen look like they picked their outfits from a pile of rags. Thankfully, the other 2, both of them in uniform, are very presentable. The waiter, or he's probably the waiter. What? The waiter, or he's probably the or he's probably the waiter. Looks rather spiffy, and the man behind the counter is quite cleanly dressed, so this would be not entirely hopeless. But enough about men in clothes. The wall behind the counter is far more interesting. There are 2 lengthy rows of wildly varying bottles, some round, some square, and some outright peculiar. Admittedly, I am enticed. Only for a second, I assure you, after all. I have been told that alcohol tastes like... I have been told that alcohol tastes like piss. Well, I wouldn't know myself. I've never tried it. What? You've never tried alcohol? No, piss. It isn't the best until you get used to it. That aside, I've also been told that it makes you act like a twit, causing bouts of forgetfulness and slowly poisons your liver. That is true, to a point. Eventually, you become addicted to it. Not everyone does, but there's the possibility. Then why drink it? Some people enjoy losing control of themselves, and many love to forget. You'll see for yourself and be able to form your own opinion soon. I would rather not. Honestly, I am more than fine with following the popular option. This is often correct and has saved me a lot of trouble in the past. You're a fucking sheep. You're a sheep, lady. Lady dude. You're a sheep. He's not a sheep. He might be a sheep. This guy is definitely not a sheep. He is a goat. A goat. A mother flipping goat. Honestly, I am... Oh no, I've already read this. It's often correct and has saved me a lot of trouble in the past. While my thoughts wander to save days, the man, who I believe is the waiter, comes to our table. What can I get you? 2 beers, any brand you'd like. Coming right up. When he departs, I find myself curious about 2 things. Firstly, I have to drink 2 beers? No, 1 is for me. That look is like, what do you even, what? Why would you want me to drink 1? I'm one of the people who enjoy losing a bit of control of themselves. I would not have pegged him for the sort, at any rate. The second thing. What's a brand, sir? Does it have something to do with fire and iron? Oh, he just number of branding. Pardon? Well, we used to brand cattle and other animals with a symbol that would associate them with their farmer, right? That is, if I remember my history. That was with fire and iron, so this is something similar? He's doing the thing again. He's like, are you dumb? Are you actually dumb? I'm not saying something stupid, am I? Yes, you are. Is it how the alcohol is made, perhaps? Are the ingredients blended some way before they're officially beer? Some sort of spiritual symbol? They do call them spirits after all, there must be a reason for that, right? That face though. Looks like Grumpy Cat. Why isn't he saying anything? Or does it have something to do with real spirits? Like some sort of rite where each batch is brewed in the honor of someone who's died. I mean, I've read these places can be very strange, and am I close? Oh, please let me be close. No. No, you're not close. No, you're not close. Crap, I should have way earlier. Why'd I ramble like that? Now I look the fool. Honestly though, I'm a little disappointed. Some fantasy would be nice. Winter, I'm starting to think you've already got yourself drunk off the atmosphere. Let's look at the codex, we haven't looked at that yet. Oh, we can read this. I'll leave this up for a minute. I won't talk, you can read this. I don't want to read it. And then on to Sewell. There's football going in the background. And there we go. Oh, please. Here you go. Weight has returned, bearing 2 tall and thick tankards foaming at the brim. Beer, right. I know more vodka and wines. One is placed in front of Cyrus and the other in front of me. Enjoy. He leaves. I peek over my cup's lid and peer into its mouth. The beverage does not take count of my curiosity, bubbling and spitting at me. I withdraw with a start. How intimidating. Sir? Don't be such a baby, it won't kill you. There'll be much worse things you'll have to swallow than alcohol, trust me. Sounds as though Sarah's perfectly fine with bending over should the situation demand it. Ingesting things like this, ingesting things worse than this, allow me to apologise, Sarah's, but I am not a whim. I know where to draw a line. The line. It's quite the opposite of weakness, really. It's a strength. No one's going to be forcing me to do anything I don't agree to. That said, I did say I would drink some of this. Lifting the glass with both hands, I gingerly tip it towards my lips and take in a mouthful. Oh heavens, I do not want to drink this. I switch the liquid a bit as it mixes with my saliva. It seems nearly viscous, even. I want to retch, this is simply the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Atrocious, it blows back in my throat with a sizzling no. A burning sensation that spread throughout my entire oral cavity. The ordeal lasts less than 10 seconds before I stop thinking and I just swallow it. Blah. Oh, come on. Goosebumps ripple across my skin and my eyes water. The beer drains down my esophagus, raising everything in its descent. Cough. Cough. This is disgusting. Cyrus proceeds to drain half his glass with a speed rivaling my mother's, expression just as insensible. It amazes me that he can stomach it. Even more that he's willingly subjecting himself to it. Oh, this is pretty okay actually. Best I've had in a while. You're joking. That was worse than what I imagined piss tastes like. And the sensation, everything about it, it's disgusting. I have a feeling, I haven't actually looked into the game. I have a feeling it's made by a British team because they've used British words rather than American ones so far, and the fact that it's happening in Brighton, and there's football in the background. Go back to the... Honestly, I found myself a loss for words here. The beverage is just nasty. Finish that glass and we'll move along. I'm not finishing this. Do it. Do it. I mock him. Don't take that tone, just finish your glass. Finish my glass? I let my hands drop with gravity, my cup crashing onto the table. This is what you want me to finish. Then Cyrus, who I'm quickly losing respect for, I will drink this mug, in fact finish it, if you do one thing for me in the future. Pardon? It isn't loud in here, Cyrus. I know that you heard me. Well then, what do you want me to do? Nothing now. The future is not now. Now is the present. The future is later, and I will tell you then. You sure you're not drunk, Winter? Hush. Fine. You'll have your way, if you'll have mine, Winter Harrison. This is a deal you cannot break, sir. With that, I drain my glass in a matter of seconds using a technique I observed over the years. When I set it down, there is naught but suds. Cyrus is impressed. I am appalled. Wah! Wah! This is so nasty. I squeeze my eyes shut and let the wave of warm and trembling feelings wash over me. Ugh. Mercy, Winter. That was something else. Look at his face. So happy. Happy chappy. Ugh. How are you feeling? Answer him with a stare and a shiver. Really? I shake my head. Honestly, now that the wretched experience of an instant is over, or is reacting, while certainly vile, it doesn't seem to be immediately damaging. Looks like it will take more than one beer to impair my judgment. Either that or the stuff's effects are simply delayed. I'm fine, I think. Ah, you should be. Yes, I don't really. I might have spoken too soon, as I suddenly feel a bit as though I'm glowing. It's not a terrible feeling. I seem to still be myself. All is in order. I don't feel much different at all. Give it some time. You didn't really drink too much anyway. There usually isn't a whole lot of alcohol in beer. Wonderful. Both of my theories are true. Okay, so what now? Now, we begin conversing. Cyrus discreetly points to a man in the corner. I'm going to go talk to that man. You take the one at the counter. Try bringing up work and going on from there. Oh, and of course, don't forget to keep where we're from and why we're here a secret. That kind of bartering chip shouldn't be even be allowed to you kids. I'm going to talk to him alone. Well, yes, I think it would make him pretty uncomfortable to have both of us ganging up on him. Oh, I don't know about this. Don't worry, the bartender is right there. I'm not far either. Nothing will happen to you. It's not that, it's just I'm not very good at talking to people. She really got on the wrong line of work, then mediators then. You're doing fine with me. You're my superior. Just go over there and give it a try. For God's sake, Winter. Fine. I get out my seat and immediately yank at the table's edge as the floor shifts. Oh no. My knees quiver with fear and I firmly pump my feet. My heart is thumping like I'm about to die. Gracious, what was that? Did something happen? Have we failed? Aha, calm down, you're just a bit tipsy. Shut up. I pause. Tipsy. Oh, buzzed. Right, I'm just... crap. Just get over there. I surprise myself, briskly taking strides to the counter. I find the accuracy challenging and amusing. Each step I consider rather silly and shakiness. I begin wondering about how people to learn to walk at all. Down my thoughts usually go, I think. I can't quite remember what I usually think about right now. I'm not drunk. I have an idea of what is from looking, and that this is not it. Ah, right, I am tipsy. Goodness, I'm unbalanced. I start slowing near the stools and suddenly break out in a cold sweat. I am not good at people, so what am I doing about to talk to a man? While I am considering this, the order to stop is not proceeded physically. I sit right down next to the gentleman, as if it were the most natural thing in the world, and we are the oldest pals. Strong ties, once formed from years of manual labour at the piers. I wonder how much alcohol I actually drank. Enough of this. Engage the man by his eyes. Yes, like that, like in the books. Lean forward and get a closer look at Winter Harrison. Oh, well, isn't he scruffy? Almost in an adorable way. His cheeks and chin are dashed over with stubble. His eyes are soft and caring. He vaguely reminds me of the father I knew that was not mine. We were classmates. I open my mouth and mentally say hello, but the order is, again, not actually processed. So I just hang my jaw and stare. He notices. Hello there, miss. Ha. Hello. That's all I could do. That's all I could do to say this. I failed to keep his attention. Time returned to television from the bar. Television, that's right, they have that here. Seems to have a sporting channel he's watching. Not that I know which. He's watching football. I only know it's a sport, as there is a ball, there are people, and those on a field. Ah, and it seems to involve only sculpted men, particularly intimate sport. Oh, it could be rugby. Wait, I'm overthinking it. Though I do believe that most sports have a peculiar, same kind of subtext. This one, I think, I could particularly like to watch. You're a little young to be in here, aren't you? Yes, I am. I am 14, I should not be here. I am here with my uncle. My dad would never bring me here. My dunkle. My uncle is here, and he brought me with you while he's on break. Right, mention work. Where is he? Point to Cyrus, who is now talking amicably with the man in the corner. Goodness, such fast friends. He is the younger, homeward-looking person. The old man chuckles and I smiles that I've made a joke. Interesting word choice, girl. I read books. That's so. It is so. Very much so. I read a lot. Is he celebrating the good news? Maybe. Was there some news? Do you mean the minimum wage increase, sir? Yeah, it's great news, isn't it? He grins. I mirror him. It is. I'm glad. You working yet? This, yes, it is work that I'm doing. Grant's unpaid. I'm learning. Yes, I just started a little while ago. I see. Well, welcome to the work question, miss. Have you gotten your first paycheck yet? No, not yet. My name is Winter. That should have been 2 sentences. Nice to meet you, Winter. I'm David. Hello, David. Dave! Dave! I've stopped speaking. I don't know why. It's almost as though anything I say doesn't make any sense, so I shut up. He does not speak either. The quietness is getting to me. Is there something I can say? Anything? What can I say? No, I'm lost. This is a terrible feeling, like I'm drowning in air. Think. There must be something. What? You okay? Huh? Oh no, I'm panicking. You can tell. That's bad. Is this because of the alcohol? It must be the alcohol. Yeah. Speak! So, what do you do? Well, like for your work, I mean. You know, about the work, head down to the mines, fit auto parts. That is amazing. Haha, amazing. No. And when you get older, you'll have to run multiple jobs too. It's probably the only way to survive these days. How about you? What do you do? Oh crap, what do I do? Oh, why didn't I think of something first? Stupid. I shut my eyes for a second and give a quick shake of my head. What do I do? Well, I guess you could technically consider that I'm a consoler. A counselor. Yes. Huh? Please let that be an acceptable job. Doesn't really seem like something that'd suit you. No offense or anything. I didn't really choose it. It gives me a sum but not a recognition. Yeah, you gotta take what you're given. Dave is just so understanding. Dave is Bay. Yes. I suddenly feel miserable and sad to lean onto the counter. I rest my head, letting the fluff of my hair and sleeves serve as a pillow. I look away from David. That's right, I didn't really choose anything. As decisions came around, I just sat on my hands thinking. I don't know. thinking that something would come to me. In a sense, I suppose that something did, but it wasn't in the usual way. Everyone else knew what they wanted to do after secondary school, and I was stuck in the past of a freeter? A freeter. A freeter, a step away from a leech. Ugh. I couldn't pick a specialty school. I didn't know what I wanted. School mediatorum. Huh? What is this school? Well, I'd never heard of it, yet somehow my parents weren't surprised by their name. Why was I chosen? What's more? How? I never applied to this thing. Why did I even accept to go? I guess I was just happy that something had found me. The system always knows best. I mean, it's not as though I dislike it. I find the classwork now more than bearable. My first shadowing went okay enough. But is this what I am? Is this what I'm meant to do? This is stupid. What am I thinking? The oligarchy is infallible. They never make mistakes. Therefore, this must be what's right for me. Even if everything about it is totally weird. Cackhole. What's my issue? It's better than what would have happened. When did I start caring so much about my direction? Wait, what am I thinking? I'm supposed to care about that. Still, why should I? How should I know the way to forge my life's path when I'm just 14? I don't even know what I'll be like in 8 years. I shouldn't have to care about this now. No, this is really messed up. I'm so messed up.